With a suit like that, you've got to be on the other side of the law. You look like a bag of manure, Andrew.
It's just like last time.
Well, it's too early to be talking about last time, okay?
You can't go on like this.
I can't stop. Nasty things, Tempers.
New drama.
Revenge is never sweet.
Obviously, you know tested it.
It'll keep you guessing. DL and Pascal starts tomorrow, 8:10, BBC One.
We're joining BBC News 24 in a couple of minutes after a late night look at the weekend weather on BBC One with John Ketley.
Hello again. Well, a quick look back at Friday's statistics, and the sunniest place in the whole country was Tiree in the Western Isles, where there was 13 hours of bright sunshine. As you can see, lots of cloud elsewhere. There was some sunshine down across the south and southwest for a time, though, and 19 degrees was measured at Cardiff, Boscombe Down and at Southampton. But there's some more drizzly rain to come tonight, especially in the northeast there, and that rain will become heavier, more persistent across much of Scotland during Saturday, with some heavier showers developing further south, mainly across central and eastern parts of England during the day on Saturday. The brightest weather first thing there will be down towards the south coast, up through Wales and into Northern Ireland. Still some bright weather for a time out across Tiree, but the rain will become heavier, more persistent, and also drift further westwards across northern Britain, with some heavier showers developing further south as well, across the north of England, into the Midlands and down towards the southeast. So for the cricket taking place at Trent Bridge on Saturday, that's India against New Zealand, well, there is every chance of an interruption. There could be a sharp shower there, but I think we'll finish the game 16 degrees with a bit of sunshine and just one or two interruptions, hopefully. Temperatures, they're not exciting, certainly chilly up in the north there, only 11 or 12 degrees for much of Scotland. Coming further south and into Northern Ireland, 16 to 18, and it shouldn't feel too bad with light winds generally, and when the sun comes out, well, feeling not too bad at all. Good night.
The true story of the Lennox sisters.
Caroline is clever.
The independence of thought is not wicked.
Most people think it is.
Most people do not think.
Emily is a mother to me.
Infidelity in men is as common as rain and has as little meaning.
Louisa is an angel.
Will you be dissatisfied when we all love you?
What are you?
I think I am a disappointment.
Aristocrats. New drama starts 20th of June on BBC One.
Now on BBC One, we're handing over to Tom Brooke, talking movies on BBC News 24.
But first, let's go over to Laura Metzger for an update on this week's top 5 films at the US box office.
Number 5 at the US box office is The Crime Caper Entrapment, starring Sean Connery. The action-adventure picture The Mummy with Brendan Fraser hangs on at number 4. After its opening weekend at the US box office, the psychological thriller Instinct comes in at number 3. At number 2 is the romantic comedy Notting Hill, starring Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts. And once again, George Lucas's The Phantom Menace is the number 1 movie at the US box office.
And now to Finding North, which has just opened here in New York. Its central character is a gay man called Travis, who's suicidal over the loss of his lover to AIDS. It's a story of how he deals with grief, and it's also a buddy movie of sorts. Travis ends up going to Texas to confront his dead lover's past, guided in his odyssey by audio tapes his lover has left behind. He's accompanied by the bubbly Rhonda, who's looking for romance and doesn't realize Travis is gay.
I think you had a fight with your girlfriend, that's why you were on that bridge.
What girlfriend?
You know, that sweet girl you're engaged to. In your apartment. Janice?
Janice? She's gay.
And you're marrying her?
I'm gay, too. What made you think we were going to get married?
Oh, she said that she heard wedding bells or something like that.
That was back in high school, before we realized we were both big fags.
Well, sure. I should have known. Smart, good-looking, hush puppies. Duh.
Well, joining me now is Finding North's director, Tanya Wetzler. Tanya, to begin with, tell me, how do these two people get together in Texas? They seem the most unlikely couple in a way.
Well, I think it's through, you know, what in movie conventions one would call sort of, you know, wacky circumstances. There's a lot of, you know, kind of misunderstandings and misidentification.
The principal character, the man in this film, he's going down to Texas to really discover his dead lover's past.
And really to finish an unfinished life, I think. I think what you're saying is exactly right. You know, he's been left an audio roadmap with these, you know, with these cassettes. And, you know, he's supposed to do the various things that the dead character in the movie, who becomes the voiceover essentially, hasn't had chance to complete. So it's, you know, visit all my old stomping grounds and see my family and you know, really tie up all the loose ends.
When the couple do actually get down to Texas, they stay in a motel, and at one point they get involved in stealing a motel sign. What's going on there?
Well, I think that's part of tying up the loose ends, really. It's an old motel sign that the character who they're really finishing the life for has always